Hello and welcome to more M19 Draft. Ooh, Scape Shift. First of all, I did not realize that this was a mythic, but I guess it makes sense. Trying to think of any possible use for this card in draft. And I can't really come up with any. What is it? Multani? Is it Multani? The blue-green legend from Dominaria. You could Scape Shift and draw like 10 cards, but then you would kill yourself. But that's all I got for that. Anyway, let's look at the rest of the pack. Diamond Mare. I mean, it is colorless, but I'm not super interested. I think the card's not terrible. I mean, it's like a good defensive card. There's Lightning Strike, which it's got to be better than Volley Veteran, because this puts the limitation that you have to draft goblins. But I guess if you are drafting goblins, then this ends up better. I really like Divination. Druid of the Call is nice as well. So the downside of taking the Lightning Strike here is probably the very next person just takes the Volley Veteran. But I think that's a price I'm willing to pay, because this card is extremely splashable as well. Wow, sorry, the computer was set up really loud. Okay, so whoever took from this pack took the rare, so we can't get any information. There's Colossal Majesty, which I think is best in the green-red deck. Both green and red have a lot of 4 toughness or 4 power creatures. Psychic Corrosion is just dumb if you want to go on the mill memes. That's definitely one way to do it. Reassembling Skeleton is fine. I mean, it's definitely a good role player in like the red-black sacrifice deck. And then the rest of the cards, there's Rabid Bite and Stag and Two-Headed Zombie. So not really any red cards, which is unfortunate. We kind of need to decide now which color we want to go into. I mean, I think I'm deciding between these two. They're both decent build-arounds. So we passed one Divination. Let's go. Oh man. Alright, well, so if we had taken the Colossal Majesty, I think this would be a pretty easy bristling boar. But we did not. We took Psychic Corrosion. So now there's Dwindle, which is just an excellent card. The more I take this, the higher and higher I evaluate it. It just kills anything. So if you're like trying to stall, Corrosion them out, you take some Wall of Mists. There's also Sky Scanner and Omen Speaker. 2 also decent cards, but I'm gonna pick up this Dwindle. Give me like 3 mana do not. Ooh, Dragon's Horde. Oh, and this pack's great. So I like Dragon's Horde. Probably in red, it has the most likelihood of actually getting gold counters. And that's the real deal. If you're just casting, like, imagine turn 3 Dragon's Horde, turn 5 Spark Tongue Dragon, draw a card, turn 6 maybe play another dragon, draw a card. Like, that's a lot of value for 3 mana play. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the pick for us because there's a Divination here. And I mean, we're playing Psychic Corrosion, so we want as much card draw as possible. And this card's just great. Also, it cuts blue. Like, there's no other blue in this pack. Yeah. Okay, so blue might be getting cut. It really hurts to see these fat green creatures after passing Colossal Majesty. We could take Fiery Finish. It is a bit slow, but it is powerful. Because I don't want a Catalyst Elemental. Lava Axe is horrible when you're hoping to mill. And Totally Lost is fine, but I think this is better than Totally Lost, so I'll take the first Fiery Finish. We did see a couple of these, so maybe it'll come around as well. Ooh, wow, this pack is... What is everyone doing? Okay, Exclusion Mage is great. It's a little bit worse than Mana War, because you can't target your own creatures, but still solid. Druid is good. Goblin Instigator is great. Sky Scanner. This is an insane pack. I think I take Exclusion Mage. Given the way this deck is kind of shaping up, we're just going to want to stall. Although Sky Scanner does trigger Psychic Corrosion. That's interesting. I do like this card. But I think this effect is too powerful to pass up. Okay, well there's Spark Tongue Dragon in red. There's also even Wind Mage and a very late Aerial Engineer as well. So maybe... I don't really want to part with our red, because I think our red is good. So maybe I do just take Spark-Tongue Dragon, but that is a really late gold card. I'm not super high on Aven Windmage, but this would be a deck to play it in, wouldn't it? With Divination, Lightning Strike, Fiery Finish to pump it up. And it's not even clear that we're red. But if we are red, this card's great. We're going to take the dragon. Ooh, Magistrate Scepter? Just kidding. We could just snap up a Frilled Sea Serpent here. It is just really thick. Got a lot of booty. Reel it in. No, wait, throw it back. Yeah. I think, look how small they are in that boat. Holy cow. I love the artwork. I think the artwork in Magic is what got me into the game in the first place. And just seeing something like, you can put yourself in the shoes of these people fishing, like, wow, that's a big monster. So I will be taking this card over other nonsense. Diamond Mare. Or actually Tormenting Voice. So Diamond Mare is pretty nice if we are trying to stall. We could name blue, but Tormenting Voice is real nice with Psychic Corrosion, so I have to take that. What? Is this card not good? It seems pretty good to me. Seeing it wheel is kind of weird. So I think we are deciding between a Gearsmith Guardian, which at the moment we have only 2 blue creatures, and just a Smelt for the sideboard. I don't really want 5s. It does block pretty well though, I'll take it I guess. But I do, in general, like Smelt. Alright, I'll take an Omen Speaker. I think I like Omen Speaker over Wall of Mist. This Scry 2 is pretty relevant. Alright, well there's our Guardian. Wait, we already had one. Okay, so black is quite open. I mean, Two-Headed Zombie is like not a bad card. Ooh, Wall of Mist? Alright, we need to find at least one more Psychic Corrosion before I'm like happy with this deck. But we do get one. Isolate, perfect. Just kidding. I think we maybe take Shock. There's a Poison Tip Archer, which is another great card. Rise from the Grave, is this Zombify? It is Zombify, okay. There's also Aviation Pioneer, but I think Shock is just pretty much exactly what this deck wants. Just early, cheap interaction. And because we're not trying to win with damage, we're trying to win with this. We need to find at least one more of this type of effect though, because on its own it's not great, I don't think. Ooh, Essence Scatter. Enigma Drake. Oh man, I think I have to take Enigma Drake, right? We got Shock. This is instant and sorcery, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I really want Essence Scatter. And I want Aviation Pioneer. I think I have to take this card. It's just so incredibly powerful, especially in the blue-red Spells Matter deck, that like we can find more of these. I can't imagine we find another one of this. Ooh, well there's another Essence Scatter. There's Skilled Animator. I don't think this is the Inferno Hellion deck. I mean, I guess it could be. Wow, okay, so Skilled Animator is real good if we can get some Artifact Matters cards. But Essence Scatter is just good all the time. And I think I'm just going to take that. I think it is better than Dwindle, because it's more efficient. Yeah, we're going to take Essence Scatter. Whew. Okay, we seem to have found the open lane. So One with the Machine is kind of funny with Gearsmith Guardian, but I don't think we need that. There's a Skilled Animator again. But it's not really a combo with creatures that are already 5/5s. I think here I'm just going to take Electrify. Just a really powerful removal spell. We actually don't have 4-drops at the moment, and this kind of bridges the gap. We have the full combo here, so it's 1 mana for 2, 2 mana for 3, and 4 mana for 4? You'd think it would be 3 mana, but passing up on Highland Lake. Ooh, okay. Anticipate or Volley Veteran. So right now, this just hits for 1. And honestly, I can't think of many goblins that I would want to play, so I'm just going to take Anticipate. It helps us find Psychic Corrosion or Enigma Drake. Oh, what? Oh! What is this, like 5th pick Dryad Greenseeker? That's absurd. For those who did not see my first draft, or just if you've never played with this card, it's like a 2-mana one-sided Howling Mine. Completely broken. It really hurts to see it going that late. But there's also Salvager of Secrets, which is completely busted in this deck. We got like a whole toolbox of cards to get back, so I'm going to be taking this. Man, I keep thinking that this stupid ghost form is divination for some reason, but it's just not. So I don't really want to be Gearsmith guardianing, but it's possible. I really don't like Rogue's Gloves, because we don't have that many flyers, do we? I don't think I want to play Wall of Mist. I'm just gonna take Scholar of Stars. Sorry, Rogue's Gloves. Okay, so there's Mirror Image. Enters as any creature. So we can Mirror Image Enigma Drake. Pretty great with Salvager of Secrets. Good with Exclusion Mage. Omen Speaker is fine with. I think I take that over. I mean, Crash Through also really helps the game plan. It puts a spell in the graveyard for Enigma Drake. Giving Enigma Drake Trample is pretty relevant. And it's a card draw for Psychic Corrosion. Yeah, I just don't like Mirror Image. I really just don't like it. It's like a card that's good when you're ahead, but you're already ahead, so it doesn't matter that much that it's good. But if you're behind, like, say I have an Omen Speaker in play and I'm trying to like survive, it only copies my creature, so I can copy an Omen Speaker, and at that point it's not amazing. I'll play one cancel probably in this deck. Ooh. Okay, that is a great sign. I will play 2 Essence Scatters. And do I really want a Scholar? I don't think I need a 5, so I guess I'll take this, but hope to not play it. I think I would almost play Wall of Mist before Tolarian Scholar. And whew. Alright, well, let's find some artifacts. Gearsmith, whoa, Galleon Cavalry that late too? I'm gonna take the Sure Strike, but this is a bizarre draft. Gearsmith Prodigy? Oh! Can I splash this? Wait, hang on. How do I splash this card? So... No! No! It's foil too! Man, that hurts. So, Supreme Phantom. At the moment, it's a 2-mana 1/3 flyer. What spirits do I have? Not a spirit. Not a spirit. Not a spirit. Sorry, Supreme Phantom. This pack's actually really bad for us. Surge Mare. It's a 2-mana 0/5. Whenever it ever deals damage, you can draw and discard. It's a horse fish. I guess it's better than Wall of Mist. Because you can loot. I kind of just like want to take this in knowing that I'll never be able to play it. But it's got, I mean, this card has some random value against green, so I guess I take this. Ugh. That was a bad first pack. Okay. Now we have options. There's Bone to Ash, which would probably just replace Cancel. Gargoyle Sentinel is okay. There's another Dwindle, which I actually do like Dwindle quite a bit. And then not much else for us. Maybe we take Bone to Ash. We have 2 Essence Scatters. One of Bone to Ash really could just seal the deal over a Dwindle, because we have Shock. I don't think I'm playing Sure Strike. We have Electrify. We have 1 of Dwindle. I'll take 1 Bone to Ash. Wow. Snapping Drake. Sorry, Draconic Disciple. Love to put you in. Anticipate. This could be the time for a Sky Scanner. It makes Skilled Animator, like, still probably not playable in the deck because we have literally 1 artifact. but it makes it decent. There is also Anticipate, because we are going to be really digging for this card. Are we going to be playing Scholar of Stars? Probably not playing this. Tormenting Voice, Anticipate, Lightning Strike, Divination, Exclusion Mage, Dwindle. I'm just going to take the Anticipate. Goes well with Enigma Drake. And we're going to be holding up counters a lot of the time. So instant speed card draw is not terrible. Okay, Arcane Encyclopedia. So if you're 1-for-1 on your opponent and you just slam something like this, you can just completely take over the game. There is also Havoc Devils if we think we're worried about winning the game, which I mean, we have win conditions, right? We can beat down with Surge Mare. We got these 5/5s around. I think I take the Encyclopedia. I think. There's also Disperse. But this card is less replaceable. Okay. So if we want more artifacts, the Axe is probably the card to do it. But we already have enough playables. If I just cut that card, maybe we play just one of Gearsmith Guardian. Because we're not always guaranteed to make this a 5/5. Then we can play Omen Speaker for the sideboard. Let's see, do I want this Axe? We have already one Omen Speaker. Anticipate, Shock, Crash Through. I'll take the second. Stupid Aether Tunnel. It feels like it should be good, but it just... I don't like it. Do I want Essence Scatter number 3? I already have Bone to Ash, or do I want a Totally Lost? I mean, this card is just really, really good and limited. The problem is I also have this, so I have effectively 3 creature counters. And then a Dwindle. This deck's looking really nice, actually. I mean, just more 2-drops, right? If you just have like Arcane Encyclopedia, Essence Scatter, how do you lose? Okay. Oh, we did it! Guys, we did it. Whew. Was this the last pack we could have gotten a second one? Okay, alright, now I'm real excited. Okay. Wall of Mist. Blue is so open. We already have one cancel that we're probably not even playing. I'm gonna take the Dwindle. Wow. Psychic Corrosion. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. Double cast, doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. This deck is looking real nice. Okay, so we don't... I mean, mill is the way we're winning the game. With 2 of these, we can be pretty confident it's gonna get in there. So we could honestly play a 60-card deck. Look at this. But just put this in, this, Scholar of Stars, Fire Elemental, more Fire Elementals. Play this with like 25. We could do 24 lands, right? 24 lands. 60-card deck. Do I like... It wouldn't even be that bad of a deck. We could like double cast Sift. It prevents us from decking. No. We're gonna play to win. This deck looks sweet. And I think I would rather demonstrate good drafting fundamentals. So let's see. Cutting, probably we can side in Wall of Mist. I do like Surge Mare. Maybe we don't need double Anticipate, but really landing Psychic Corrosion early I think is important. Sift, not Scholar of Stars. Not Fire Elemental. Maybe I just don't even play the Frilled Sea Serpent, it's just very expensive. Man, we still have to cut so many cards. Maybe not a main deck cancel until we see that they have spells that we're worried about. Like our opponent plays a Planeswalker or something, we're putting this in. Sift. Bone to Ash is pretty nice with Psychic Corrosion out. Not playing the Scholar. Like Divination, Tormenting Voice. Maybe we cut one Omen Speaker. I really don't want to cut Anticipate. It's so good with all these Essence Scatters. It just like filters through the deck. Maybe I just don't play the Surge Mare. Maybe it's just bad. And I think we can easily play 16 lands with double Anticipate, Omen Speaker, Tormenting Voice. Okay, so what do we have? We have, is there anything worse than Surge Mare, Omen Speaker, or Gearsmith Guardian in the deck? So group creatures separately. Oh yeah, Gearsmith Guardian, maybe even this one's pretty bad. Maybe I just play Surge Mare over that Guardian? Because I like the ability to loot, especially with these corrosions. It is harder to cast than Omen Speaker, but 5 toughness, like, look at that horse booty. That's a lot of booty right there. And if somehow they get rid of these, we have Enigma Drake to win the game. I mean, this guy can get real thick. Perfect. And yeah, 16 lands seems fine. Whoa, 5 mountains seems rough. I think at like 7. We really want to be able to hit Spark Tongue Dragon and Shock early. Actually 10-6 maybe. Combined groups. So let's see. Because yeah, we want creatures to interact early because we can basically just Essence Scatter any fatties they play later on. I don't know why Shock is with our lands, but we can dwindle fatties. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. Alright, see you guys round 1. Hello and welcome to round 1. We are on the play, which is great. If you can... Oh man. I know we don't really have Shock up, but we have Sift to find it and Essence Scatter to stop the early plays, so I'm pretty okay with that. But yeah, what I was saying is, if you're on the play and your deck has like 3 Essence Scatters, you can be relatively confident. I'm worried about their turn 2 play. I'm trying to think what the worst case. I think Omen Speaker can block most 2-drops they could have. Ooh, Dwindle Mountain. I definitely want Mountain. Do I want Dwindle? Because I actually don't think so. I want to hit Sift. What I was saying is, they basically only get turn 1 without you being able to counter something. Ooh, that's... Oh, but we have Mountain, okay. And I'm just gonna shock that right now. I don't want to get like blown out by some random life gain tricks. But yeah, if they play 1-drop, you don't counter it. But most 1-drops don't impact the board, and then you can counter anything they play that point onward. Ooh, I will definitely counter that. No 2-for-1s for you. Now we get to resolve Sift. Ooh, Anticipate. Yeah, I'm just gonna slam Sift here though. We have Fire Finish to deal with most things. I kind of want to almost discard the Spark Tongue Dragon because we don't have the mountains for it. Is that insane? Whatever. Hit for 1. We're not winning with the dragon. We're winning with Mill whenever we find that card. And we discarded the dragon because we want to Fiery Finish. Oh, you sweet, sweet child of night. It's not gonna do much against this Omen Speaker. Now we have Island. Yeah, this is pretty much locked up here. So any spell they play, we can Bone to Ash. This blocks everything they have. And a turn we can Anticipate. Whoo! 1, 2, 3, 4. So Enigma Drake is a 4/4 flyer right now. there's also lightning strike. Let's see, do I want to make the removal valid? I'm gonna take the Drake. Seems way too good to pass up. And we get to keep up Essence Scatter. Oh, let's go. I really want to get this Bone to Ash off, but that's a big Drake right there. Hired Blade. Do I care about a 3-2? I really don't. The Flash does get around Essence Scatter pretty well. That is for sure. But I just don't want them like untapping and casting some insane 5-drop. Okay. Let's see. So they could have the team pump, so +2/+1. In which case we lose. I think Enigma Drake on the 1/1 is relatively safe. I guess the -3/-3 does kill the Drake. Maybe we should have countered this blade, the hired blade. I'm trying to think. So the +1/+0 and indestructible just kills Omen Speaker. I think I'm fine with this and just seeing what they have. Oh. There's our mountain. And I guess I start racing, right? Just take 5 in the air? I mean, they can get in for 3, but we're hitting for 5. I don't know why I swing with both. Okay, you got me. Ages of the heavens. Nothing. Ooh, yes. Do I like trading 5 for 5 here? So I put them down to 10, I go to 9. I think I like that. I have Bone to Ash, so I can't even, or I can counter whatever action they could have. Take 5. That could have been a little risky. But it plays around a removal spell pretty well, and something like that as well. Ooh, got there. I don't even think I need to Psychic Corrosion. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. So I can finally finish the 3-2. They have 1 card in hand. I think we Psychic Corrosion. It lets them know we have it, but that's fine. Because if they happen to kill our Drake, I don't want to just die, but this makes them dead next turn. And they have 1 card in hand, and they can't even play a blocker. I guess we could hit a 2-drop. Like Surge Mare? Okay, they just mill. Whew. Well, they're not drawing Militia Bugler, so that's nice. Take 5. No way. Oh, I should have played around that. Oh, that hurts. Yeah. It's like a pretty nice top deck by them, because if they had it before, I think they would have played it to kill the Drake. Man, that hurts. Alright. Gotta be a little more careful. So for sideboarding, a lot of these cards seem good. Surge Mare. So they're not green. Probably Wall of Mist is just better than... Well, this can actually kill stuff. Yeah, I'm keeping that in. Man. Given their colors, I can't imagine they can interact with Psychic Corrosion, so I'm going to cut a Spark Tongue Dragon for an Omen Speaker, especially on the draw. I just want to interact as early and often as possible. And I will go first, and I'm going to mulligan. Okay, this hand's good. And they mulligan, perfect. They kept. I will keep the Encyclopedia. That can help us really win the late game. They pull one on top, okay. Try to think, because if I keep my creature back in that situation, I guess Inspired Charge still just kills my Drake and then I don't have a way to win the game. So I guess it's okay to keep it back? I don't really know. Yeah, we're gonna counter you. Mountain. I'm gonna play Divination before the Encyclopedia, because we need interaction now. Like, yeah, if we can go Encyclopedia Shock, that's a pretty nice turn. Bloodletter. Yeah, we're gonna shock that. Hopefully we draw Essence Scatter here. Island. Okay. Kill your 2/2. Jam an Encyclopedia. It's weird we still haven't seen Psychic Corrosion. Skeleton Archer. Take one. Not so bad. Island. So we could Sift. I kind of like having Anticipate into Essence Scatter up though, because this turn we can Encyclopedia and Anticipate, or just Anticipate into a counterspell if they do play a creature. Doom Dissenter. I will let that one resolve. Will I? Yeah, we have good ways to block that. Okay, so Encyclopedia. Draw. And Anticipate. Well, we're taking the only option here. That's pretty good. We do need to find a way to kill this 3/3, but our opponent's getting like milled out pretty quickly here. I can't believe we lost that last game. That really, really hurts. Yep. We need to find a Dwindle. Vampire Neonate. I think that one's fine. Draw a card. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Sift. Okay, there's Dwindle. Discard Island, doesn't really matter. So we dwindle your 3/3. And you just hit us for 1 every turn. Then next turn we can Surge Mare, Essence Scatter, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus Encyclopedia. And we need to draw, so they're basically milling 2 per draw. We need to draw 8 cards to kill them. That's quite a few cards. Please don't have another creature and then we're fine. No. Okay, Hard Blade is fine. We can block that. Also very smart of them to main phase it. So Surge Mare. Land 1, 2, 3. Guess I'd rather just have Essence Scatter up. Because this can block and trade with most things they have. Ooh, and they didn't even get to activate that guy. Well, if you have it, you have it. But we can still trade with this thing, right? If they play it, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not pumping. I'll take 1. That's fine. Yeah, countering you. Draw a card. Ooh, more Essence Scatters. Nice. Up tap, draw a card. So we're gonna main phase Anticipate. So we can play Enigma Drake just as a blocker. I feel like that's more effective than Fiery Finish. Because I would like to hold up Essence Scatter still. Play the Drake. It's a 7-4? Oh my goodness. Go. Let's see. They're playing Shield Mare, Abnormal Endurance, Mighty Leap, I guess I need to look out for. So they very well could have the team pump here, and we're just playing around that with our life. So this blocks here, because that doesn't die, and this blocks here, so those trade. So even if they have the team pump, we are still totally just winning. Normal Endurance, +2/+0, okay. Yeah, so we need to draw a card. Omen Speaker is a good card here. So 7, they're down to 5. We have 2 Omen Speakers. So we can scry first. And Psychic Corrosion number 2 puts them at 1 card in library. Right? Because that mill is 4. And then they draw to 0. But honestly, I think I just want this Dwindle. I can draw, play it. Did I play land? I did not. I guess I put this on top as well. But I think I want to Dwindle first. So I can draw the Dwindle, play it, and hold up Essence Scatter. And they mill 2. Okay, so they really have... Oh, that's a card we need to deal with. Play a land. Dwindle your 3/2. So I think I'd rather have Essence Scatter for like some random absurd creature they could have instead of Omen Speaker to block. They're drawing a card. Alright, well you're dead next turn no matter what now. Okay, that game is down. So they're, yeah, just random dorks. Maybe Fiery Finish is just too expensive? and something like Tolarian Scholar just to block their X2s. And then Skilled Animator. Skilled Animator is a 1/3. Bone to Ash, Sift, Electrify. We have Double Dwindle. Yeah, let's do this. They mulligan. We're missing red, but as soon as we hit it, this hand goes from fine to real good. They put on top. Okay. No one drop. Oh. That is an acceptable one drop. Red? Alright. I mean, we have a decent amount of mountains in the deck. And we do have interaction until that point. Okay, well, if we're not drawing blue, having Essence Scatter is definitely the next best thing. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like you would rather be getting in for damage, unless you're missing land drops. Okay. Well, we are just gonna get that down. They can play one creature this turn and... Oh man, if you're just doing that, yeah, that's gonna go great. Assuming we hit a mountain eventually. Well, that does do deck damage to them, at the very least. And we know if we need to hold up Essence Scatter or not. A Johnny's Pride Mate. Yeah. Can't let that one go around. And we drew a mountain. Nice. So maybe we do let them resolve the Pride Mate. I'm trying to think how that goes poorly. I guess we have Dwindle as a fail case. So we just shock the Pride Mate in response to the Neonate activation, which they probably do at the end of my turn. It's a free attack here, so we're definitely blocking. Skeleton Archer would be a bit punishing. Okay, so there's Pride Mate. So now we just hold up Shock. Oh, got that guy. We hold up Shock and Essence Scatter, and we kill the Pride Mate in response. They didn't even activate it. Okay. West Coast Swift Claw. I think given the position I am in, I'm just gonna counter this. I have the mana up. Especially them having 2 cards in hand. I think the way we lose is them... Alright, well if you just want to never activate Neonate, that's fine by me. Island... we can't Tormenting Voice, but that's fine. Opponent's just dying very slowly. They must be waiting for more life gain. Skymarch Bloodletter. Okay. So now we can just shock the Bloodletter and then dwindle the Pride Mate. Because, yeah, I think that's totally acceptable. Now they're like, wait, they didn't have the shock? I think that was probably a good play by the opponent. No attacks is interesting. So I am just going to shock here, use my mana effectively. Yep. Pride Mate gets bigger. You mill. Then we're gonna Tormenting Voice, discarding an island. Mill them for 4. Play this. Dwindle the Pridemate. Pass turn. And we can anticipate to try and find something like Sift or Divination to mill them out faster. This is really not a great spot to be in. I mean, you can keep growing the Pridemate. Eventually he will be able to attack for damage. Anticipate. Unfortunately not card draw. Whew. We will be sifting. Sift hits them for 6. Yeah. I want all these cards. It's just gonna be lands on top now. Oh my, oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as crazy as it might sound, so they're milling 6. I kind of want to keep. Do I want to keep this land? Or do I discard something like Surge Mare? Probably just discard Surge Mare. That's milling 6, they go to 5. As soon as we resolve Bone to Ash. Okay. Whew. That round 1 loss did not cost us, fortunately. I think they said something, but we don't get to see it. Alright. Whew. That was scary. See you guys round 2. Hello and welcome to round 2. We are on the draw, and although we're missing blue, I think this hand is a keep. We have Shock for early interaction, and this deck has way more blue sources than it does mountains, so we're really likely to hit island early on. Ooh, Lightning Strike. Obviously, there's a little bit of risk, but it's really not that much. I think we have 11 blue sources in the deck, and we can... that is not a good target for Shock. So we're just gonna let that one hit us a bit. Okay, I mean, this is the risk. Take 1. Please play a better target for this. Shield Mare. Well, they do gain 3 life. Oh, it gains when it enters the battlefield as well. Okay, that's not horrible. I think I am just gonna Lightning Strike it though. We need to get cards out of our hand, and I don't care about them gaining life. I'd rather do this now, because we're not killing them with damage, than after Island. Okay, go. Yeah, I'd rather do this now before they get some weird life gain triggers than later. And we're only taking 1 per turn, so it's not that bad. It really sucks to have cards like Essence Scatter in hand, like super reactive counter spells when you're mana screwed. Mono Shield Mare .deck, okay. Well, now we can just block it with Enigma Drake. Come on, Island. Okay. So we can just play Enigma Drake. I kind of want to just have Essence Scatter plus Anticipate. We're only taking 3, and I just don't want them tapping out for something insane. We could just like block this with Enigma Drake or something later. Child of Night. That one we can shock. Anticipate. Whew, okay. Let's take Island. It is rough not hitting. Ooh, Psychic Corrosion. So we could just jam that now. Then shock the Child of Night. We're only taking 3. Yeah. I think I do it end of turn just so that they can't, like, use a bunch of mana. They have some serious life gain synergies going on, though. Yeah, the reason we shock end of turn and not on their turn is if they have a pump spell, then, or the, like, black creature gets +2/+0 and doesn't, or comes back after it dies. I don't want that happening. So we have Exclusion Mage plus Essence Scatter, assuming we hit a land here, to basically kill whatever they play. Ooh, that's a good draw. We have Dwindle for that, fortunately. We can also bounce it. Surge Mare. Okay, so we can Dwindle you. And then if we hit a land, we have Exclusion Mage plus Essence Scatter for any future creatures they play. But as it currently stands, I think we just play Enigma Drake and hold up Essence Scatter, because the Drake blocks everything pretty well. What is this? Okay, Epicure of Blood. That could really get in for some damage against this deck. Swinging with the Demon. I like it. It's about sending a message. Okay, please island off the top. Spark Tongue Dragon. Stupid Spark Tongue. I guess we Excision Mage the 4/4. And we hold up Mountain. Or Exclusion Mage. And then we trade for the 2/2. This is getting dicey. Because, yeah, it would have been real nice to play this with Essence Scatter up. We can Surge Mare block most things. So again, if we hit Island, we can go like Surge Mare Enigma Drake. The Axe. Played on the Shield Mare. Whew. They could even put the Axe on the Demon if they want. Alright, so I block here. Okay, land. Dwindle does something. Man, we're so close to being in this. The problem is if we dwindle this, then they equip the demon. And then we really have no way to deal with that. Right? Because they can equip the demon, and if they draw land, they can play the 4/4. I can play Enigma Drake, actually. Enigma Drake and trade, I think, is our best bet. And then we can dwindle something next turn. Because, yeah, if we dwindle this, they equip that and we're under a 1-turn clock. Now they have to swing with this, so we at least have 2 turns to try and survive. We could double dwindle the stupid demon. Yep. Okay, so this gives us 2 turns. Yep. No! Can't be blocked by red creatures! Right. The line of text is relevant. I don't think we were winning that game. Yeah, we were drawing Mountain. There's no way we could win with Mountain. Stupid can't be blocked by red creatures. Okay, so they have a lot of fatties. I think in general this deck is pretty well set up for this matchup. Fiery Finish seems nice. Maybe I cut this dragon just for more lands. That was an unusually low number of lands, but I don't think I want. Let's see, they have a 6/6, a bunch of red Surge Mares that can't be blocked. I almost just want to put in a Wall of Mist. Maybe on the draw I'll put in Wall of Mist. Though, am I ever really going to use this dragon to its effect? I don't think so. Alright, well, missed it is. Maybe the dragon should just not be in the deck to begin with. I'm never very excited about playing it. Yep, going first. Okay, this hand's much better. See, look how much better Wall of Mist is than the Dargon. Yeah, I think we're going to make that change going forward. At least for game one. If they end up having a really dirtily deck, then we can bring in the dragon. But this seems decent, so they kept 7. They don't even know what our deck does, because we just didn't hit lands. For like, I don't even know how many turns that was. Yep. Okay. So we can Tormenting Voice away a mountain, but we do want to draw lands. I want to see a few more draw steps before I use this to cycle away lands. Because, you know, we do want to go like Enigma Drake, Exclusion Mage, and all that. Doom Dissenter. Pretty bad against Wall of Mist. And I really want Essence Scatter up on turn 4. So this turn we can tap out for Enigma Drake. And then we can play Essence Scatter to counter their demon. They play the 2/3 gain life card, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I don't want them playing a 6/6 flyer. Ravenous Harpy. Yeah. That seems okay. Dwindle. I'm just gonna pass. They can pump this up a bunch, we can just Exclusion Mage it. Glad I did not Tormenting Voice away that land. Marauder's Axe. Yeah, that's gonna cause issues. Equip to the Harpy. Yep. Still can't attack into the Drake, fortunately. Bone to Ash. Why you gotta be like this, deck? I don't really want to dwindle this Harpy. If I play the Mage, they just recast it. Then we can electrify. Okay, this buys us enough time. I think it's worth doing. No attacks. So they could tap out for the demon if they have it, but I feel like if they had it, they would have just played it last turn. Such a good combo with Doom Dissenter. And even if they do, we have Dwindle to deal with it. Can we please draw a land? Okay, Harpy equip again. Child of Night. Yep. All fine plays. Land. Yes. Okay. I don't even think I need to play anything now. We can just block with Enigma Drake. If they equip, then we can just electrify this Harpy. If they play something big, we can Bone to Ash. Yeah. So they cannot sacrifice. Oh, I guess they can. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna block here, and I think they're sacrificing to Doomed Dissenter. Do I want them to keep gaining life? Like, do I want this around, I guess is the question. Because they're gonna sack one creature, which is gonna be this. And in response to those triggers, we're going to electrify the Harpy. Do I want to trade? Essence Scatter, Dwindle, Bone to Ash. Don't really care about them gaining life. Make sure my yields are off. Okay, they're going for it. So I can just electrify right now and it just dies. Sure, let's do that. And now we can block. Yeah, actually I like not trading because now Enigma Drake can just block the Child of Night. And mostly that was used or done to use their mana more than waste their creatures. Because I think, again, looking at our hand, we're fine in the late game. Surge Mare. Stupid Surge Mare. Can't really play you. But I think we're actually just fine to pass turn here. Like Wall of Mist can block Child of Night. Doomed Dissenter. That one's fine. Wall of Mist is doing overtime. This is way better than that dragon. Yeah, you can gain 4. Post combat's where the real things happen. We're just gonna bone to Ash. I needed to hit that land. And an island. So we can play Surge Mare, holding up Essence Scatter. Okay. I can dig it. And we can swing with Enigma Drake if we really want to. Nah. It's a really good blocker. Yep, gain 4. And I'd rather lose Wall of Mist. Dwarven Priest. That one is acceptable. Basically, Essence Scatter is being saved for the demon or some creature that my Wall of Mist can't block. Island. Okay, now I think we Tormenting Voice away this mountain. Silver Secrets and Omen Speaker. Okay, so we can Omen Speaker holding up Essence Scatter, and we're just really trying to find our mill win condition. None of you. There's all the lands we were looking for. No, I really just can't see us winning via damage. Like Enigma Drake, it's already being outraced just by the Child of Night life gain. I think I'm actually okay trading. Am I? Omen Speaker for a 4-1? Yeah, that's a fine trade. These O5s are just so good against their 2-power creatures. Yeah, that's fine. You have a lot of life. Equip. Yep, you got a 4-power guy. Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Salvager of Secrets, getting back Bone to Ash. That seems good. Shrinks Enigma Drake, but so be it. So now they try and resolve creature spells if they can. None of that. Yeah, that demon would get real rough. Although I guess we could just dwindle the demon. But I'd rather say dwindle for, again. I don't even know what could be better than a 6/6 Flample. Alright, can we draw the thing now, please? We already used Tormenting Voice. I guess we keep Island in hand for Sift specifically. They're at 42 life. I guess we're safe enough to start attacking with the Drake. We have 2 O5s. Yeah, because somehow maybe if they deal with our other things, then we need this to win the game. So I will start attacking, especially since their repeatable life gain is taken care of. I know they're probably going to have the take vengeance, kill a tapped creature, and I'm just going to feel really sad. But then I at least can say I tried. That would have killed it no matter what. Holy life gain. This opponent is really doubled down. Still no attacks, which is sweet. Come on. Ooh, Lightning Strike is good. Still just passing turn. We're just waiting until we find our mill card. It's at least on the top 3 cards of our library, because we put 2 islands to the bottom off Omen Speaker. And so the worst possible stacking of our deck would be from bottom to top be the 2 lands, then both of the mill cards, then 2 anticipates. That's, I think, the only way we really lose this game, aside from them having something busted. Okay, anticipate is nice. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So I can't cast it and keep up Bone to Ash. So I will wait 1 turn. And they're just like, ha, he's gonna deck before me, but little do you know. Watch them have main deck enchantment removal. Okay, we play that. Play this. Go. Well, they didn't have the enchantment removal. I feel like they're just dead. Yes. Very interactive Magic here. Ooh, we hit Gravedigger and Spores. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna play land. Really no need in attacking. I don't have anything to Fiery Finish. And they're just gonna deck slowly and steadily. This card's so good. Mill you for 2. Ooh, shock, sure. Herald of Faith, oh my goodness. Ajani's Primate is like kill on sight in their deck. That thing can get absolutely enormous. I don't even, like, it could get out of range of Fiery Finish. So they're just like showing me their deck. Which seems really susceptible to walls. Doom Dissenter, Shield Mare, Ravenous Harpy. Dwarven Priest, I'm just letting that resolve. Mill 2. That is so many Dwarven Priests. Like... Macabre Waltz, getting back Herald of Faith and Demon of Catastrophes, sure. Discarding Plains. So Herald of Faith I just let resolve because we can Lightning Strike it. The Demon I counter. Oh, they're not playing both. They are playing both. Well, that just gives me Bone to Ash triggers. They know I have this because they saw me get it back. Puts them down to 8. Then we mill them down to 6. Whew, Vampire Neonate too. I don't really want them to know I have Lightning Strike. If we just anticipate into a card draw spell, then I think we just win. Sift? Sift will do it. Yeah. Good game. Discard that. Oh, you didn't let me see your deck? Okay. Against the really dirtily deck. Do I want 2 Wall of Mists? What is going on? Why is it... Okay, that was weird. It was auto-zooming in on everything. Do I want more of these? This can kill the demon. Surge Mare is just better than Wall of Mist. Omen Speaker Scries. Nah, deck's perfect. I actually decided on the draw, I'm bringing in Cancel for Bone to Ash. Just on the off chance that they... Well, first of all, it costs less. And I don't think I'm going to lose via card advantage. They have a lot of like random 2/4s that just don't do anything. So it costs less, but also it's a way to protect my Psychic Corrosion from them having some kind of enchantment removal. And you know what? Maybe never mind, it's too late. I was thinking of putting in Wall of Mist for Omen Speaker. There's no way their deck can outrace this. Double Psychic Corrosion? Yeah, if only I was on the play. This is a little bit sketchier on the draw, especially with no interaction, but it's like a really fast clock. And we have an 0-5, and most of their deck just gains life, so like... Doom Dissenter, Child of Night, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's draw like any spell. If we can draw Sift, whoo, that's gonna mill 12. I'll block. It's a free attack. Ravenous Harpy, yep. Okay, this is not like... This is the dream hand, but we need to draw non-lands. Although I think with 2 of these, my clock might actually be faster. They almost should sacrifice the Harpy here. Alright. Let's see. Best draws are Sift, Shock, things like that. Anticipate is acceptable. That'll find us action. Ooh, we hit Electrify. I'll play a Mountain. More Corrosions. Go. And then we just have to stop them from killing us. They are on a... So every turn they're milling 5. It's like a 5-turn clock. They don't have Demon here. Just an Angel or Herald? Yeah, that's fine. Mill 4? Ooh. I want to see the Demon get milled. Ooh, Inspired Charge. That's a good card to mill. Do we hit another land? Okay, we anticipate. Fortunately, not a card draw. I feel like Omen Speaker... Let's see. They're at 23, 22. I feel like we just need Omen Speaker. We can't just keep drawing lands. And let's see. Essence Scatter protects us from the demon. Are we winning? I guess I need to find out if I'm winning the race on board. So this blocks here. This hits for 1. So we're getting hit for 5. So we're under a 4-turn clock. I guess 3. 3-turn clock, and we're milling them for 5. So they're at 22. Next turn they'll be at 17, and then they'll be at 12 and then 7. So as it stands, I need to interact with their board in some way. So I think I have to take Omen Speaker here and just hope they have nothing. If they had the demon, I imagine they would have played it when I was tapped out. So I'm taking Open Speaker. Shock Island. So Island on the bottom. Is Shock even good enough? I don't think so. I just need to find any card draw spell like Divination. So we take a lot of damage. Honestly, I think they should just go all in on this Harpy. We take 5. Yeah, sack Child of Night. If they sack the Neonate, we can actually get in with Surge Mare, maybe. Don't play the Demon. Okay, Dwarven Priest is fine. And we gotta hit something. That might do it. So we dwindle you. So this hits for 3. And we just have to continue drawing non-lands. I guess there's no point attacking with Surge Mare. This is really close. We need to hit at least one more spell. The amount of land we've drawn is absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In our 16 land deck. But Sift, I think Sift wins the game on the spot. And honestly, I think the correct play for them is sacrifice like their whole board here. Three, 4, 5. They still can't quite get it to a 3-turn clock. I think you really should have sacked the Dwarven Priest, unless you have a better follow-up. The Demon? Not the Demon. You drew the Demon? Ugh! Alright, we got 1 turn. Come on, off the top. Not a land. Hey! Dwindle does it! I think. Dwindle you. Play a land. We can actually swing with Surge Mare. To loot? Yeah, because if they block, we can at least kill the Neonate. I think they really should block and sack. Ooh, free loot. Milieu? Yes. Oh, yes. Unfortunately, we cannot effectively electrify this Harpy. So they could make it a 5. We still need to draw something here. Well, let's see, because they're locked into making it a 5-power creature. And then maybe we kill their blocker and Surge Mare. That doesn't mill enough. Oh, it doesn't mill enough. Oh, or I guess they can Neonate. Come on. Something on the top. Divination. Sift. Something. Not a land. Okay, well we can electrify the Neonate. Or pump. I don't have any 2-mana draw card spells. And this just loots. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose this game just to flood. Let's see. Because as it stands, they just activate this and then kill me. If I electrify... Wait. I electrify and then pump. I have 1 mana up. That doesn't do anything. I can get him down to... Wait. No. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. What am I saying? Kill you? They have 2 cards in hand. We loot with this. Them letting us hit with Surge Mare last turn, I think, is the difference in this game. Yeah, because this mills 4. Okay, as long as this gets through for damage, we win. Whew, here I am complaining. While, meanwhile, I have the capability to win the game right on board. OP a little salty? I would be salty. Losing to this type of deck feels really bad. No. What is this? Okay. Okay. Moving in. Loot with Surge Mare. Don't you dare kill it. No! No! Alright, now I'm salty again. Man. Yeah. Well played, opponent. Deserved that win. That really hurts. This should have been a 3-0 deck. Easy. What was next card? Divination? Wall of Mist. Didn't do it. There you were. Strangling Spores, man. Oh, we milled the other one. I guess not. I guess we could have deduced that they probably had it, given that we saw their whole deck. Man. Alright, well, we'll see you guys round 3. This still is Swiss. Probably the last round of Swiss I'm going to do. So see you guys round 3. Hello, welcome to round 3. With my opponent mulliganing and me on the draw, I think this hand is keepable. Especially, I don't want to say we don't have that many lands in our deck, because we do. But Anticipate can hopefully find us something like Sift or Psychic Corrosion. Essence Scatter gives us interaction. And we're already up 2 cards, so I don't want to like risk it by mulliganing and then not have lands. Oh no. Poor OP. Although, they have the benefit that my hand's super reactive. So I'm not going to really pressure them for this. But I will be anticipating for a Psychic Corrosion. Sift, Dwindle, Bone to Ash. Those are all great cards. I'm going to take Sift though, I believe. Let's see. This one puts us up. So it's, you pay a card and you're up 2 cards. This one just counters a creature. This finds us to more proactive things. When our opponent's kind of mana screwed, we want to be proactive. And we have a lot of land, so free things to discard. I took out the dragon, as it seems bad in this deck. I don't know why I was running it in the main. They're not doing anything. Do I want to sift on 4? No, we have to discard if we sift here. We'll just wait. If they don't play anything, then they just discard, and that's great. And we have plenty of lands, so we can just keep accruing advantage. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we sift, go down to 6, up to 9, down to 8. So I think I still wait. I have a lot of plays on 3, so I want to sift with 7 mana up. And we're just getting value by doing nothing here. Infinite Snapping Drakes over there. Yeah, I mean, what's gonna happen is they're gonna play a creature, then I'm gonna Exclusion Mage it, and they're gonna have to discard again. Oh no. Are we dead? I don't have any way to interact with that. Oh god. We found our weakness. Alright. I think we're just like dead. They're gonna win? No! Oh my goodness. Surge Mare is a May. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. And I took out the dragon for Wall of Mist in the mirror match. No! Oh, we're just full on pumping Surge Mare every turn because it's a May draw. Oh my god. We're dead. OP, who discarded the land size like 3 turns in a row, is gonna kill us with this card. I really, in general, I don't think this is a good card, like, for a limited environment. People like the no! People like the idea of mill. Don't you kill? Okay. Yeah, we're just dead here. People like the idea of mill until they actually play against it, and they're like, wait, this isn't fun. Hit for 4. You like to loot? No. I really think we're just dead. But we'll see. Down to 11. We can lightning strike their face for more damage. Stupid psychic corrosion. If they don't have more card draw, then maybe we're okay. I don't know who wins this race. I think I am going to side into the 60 card deck though. Island. Yep. Because it, like, right now it seems like they don't have many ways to win the game. Attacker step. Do they have totally lost? That would really suck. Uncomfortable chill. Oh, they draw a card off that trigger? Dude. You get +2/+2. Well, I'll hit for 1. Oh, I guess I hit for 2. I will not draw a card. I think I'm just dead though. Everything in my hand draws cards. They have 7 cards in hand. Yeah. Stupid Wall of Mist. Okay. Guys, we're going in. We're going fully in here. Spark Tongue, 49. This is 33, so we need more. We got this, we got Cancel, Field Creeper, plus 24 lands. What? Why is it recommending 2 and 2? Oh, because it's used to 40. So how does this color mana work? Mostly blue. So we have 24 lands. I'm really not used to making 60 card mana bases. 15 and 9? 15 and 9. Because we have a lot of double red that we want to hit. Sure. 60 card deck. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Let's keep. They're probably like, wait, what? Yes, I do have enough playables to play 60 cards. Thank you very much. Alright, we gotta hit playable spells at some point here. Frilled Sea Serpent I can really see going the distance though. We got the sick curve of turn 5, 5/5 into turn 6 Frilled Sea Serpent. Oh yeah, Arcane Encyclopedia. Just helping our opponent mill for us. Don't you dare Psychic Corrosion me. Turn 3. Okay. Whew. Don't even have to worry. Island. Mountain. Draw. Sift. Alright. Taking 2. If 60 cards in this situation is correct, is wrong, I don't want to be right. Nice 5/5 here. You can Essence Scatter that if you want. Spoilers. We got more. Got Enigma Drake going on. Okay. I'm gonna play this Scholar because we can, if this gets Essence Scattered, sure. We can still draw a card off the Encyclopedia and hopefully hit an island for Bone to Ash. Sure. You cycle that chill. You're gonna mill yourself before me off this corrosion thing. Snapping Drake. Well, we can't Bone to Ash it. Yep. Draw. Essence Scatter. A little late, sir. Come on! Let's hit an island here. Dude! Guess we play an 0-4 Enigma Drake. I guess these are the risks of running a 60 card deck, is your like deck distribution is just absurd. Okay. They decided to attack. I will block the 3/2. I don't know of any tricks in blue that really get us for doing this. Okay. Alright, no plays. Oh, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Take 7? Ah, fine. Be lame. I wasn't drawing islands anyway. Yep, taking 1. I guess we really do have to deal with their things eventually. But we also have to draw an island eventually. More Snapping Drakes while I'm tapped out. Dude. Alright, we have to sift. That is the only option here. We have to hit an island. We also have to get 2 things in our graveyard. There's all the islands. So we have 9, we go down to 8. We play a land, we go down to 7. Do I discard Bone to Ash? Or just like an Omen Speaker? Or Gearsmith Prodigy? I kind of want to hold up Essence Scatter this turn. Maybe I just discard Divination now that I have an Arcane Encyclopedia. Yeah, let's do that. Because I just need 2 instants or sorceries in the graveyard. And I really want Essence Scatter to prevent them from like playing even more Snapping Drakes. But now this just blocks really well, and they can't keep swinging in. And we're still only at 40 cards in deck. Sleep. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Dude! Come, what? How is their deck the perfect counter to our deck? Oh my gosh. Oh, that really hurts. Alright, we need Lightning Strike or something. Shock. Kill that. We take 4 in the air. Okay. There's something here. We play Omen Speaker. Cancel and Dwindle. I want cancel this turn is the problem. But that doesn't work. Let's see. I suppose I need Dwindle to deal with their flyers, right? Because this turn we're taking 4 in the air and going to 1. And I probably want cancel after that. So we top, Island, shock your Drake, play Gearsmith Prodigy. Just so we have 2 blockers, that way they can't remove 1. And pass, we fall to 1. We have Essence Scatter up so they can't add to their board. Yep. Sleep. Essence Scatter you. Yeah, none of that. None of that. 1, 2, 3. Dwindle the Drake. And Bone to Ash up. Hit for 2? I mean, we gotta kill them fast. I'm just hitting for 2. Because if I swing with all 3 of these, then they have 1 removal spell, I die. This is so scary. I need Exclusion Mage to bounce the Thopter. And I'm basically bone to ashing any flyer. Frilled Sea Serpent also gets countered. Then we draw Cancel. I think we're doing it. Okay, okay. Island, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! We can play this bad boy. Get in, get in. Attack with all of these. Then they need a way to... I guess if they have any creature removal anyway, we just die. Because they just kill Enigma Drake. And they're just in blue. So we need to pressure them as much as possible. And this can block Aviation, this blocks here. Okay, I'm committed. Go. Hopefully they don't play anything I need to cancel right away. This has been an absurd game. I love every moment of this. Dwindle. When it blocks, destroy it. I mean, we have to block the Thopter. I'm canceling that. I can't imagine them having a better play. Okay, resolved. I was worried about them having a second cancel. Let's go. Let's go. Get back, cancel. Or wait. Do we get back cancel or do we just get back shock? We shock the Thopter, then we can just swing in? I guess we die to a disperse if we do that. Right? Well, let's see. Do they have to block here? Okay, yeah, the question is cancel versus shock. Shock lets us play Arcane Encyclopedia this turn. We shock the Thopter. And then we swing out. What happens? If they have disperse, they bounce dwindle and kill us. If they have cancel, then we want to shock on their turn. I don't know which one to get back. I'm going with shock. I think that just kills the Thopter. Right here, right now. If they had dispersed last turn, we lost the game. So they have to top deck it. I'm just getting aggro. The longer this game goes on, I'm at 1 life. Then the scarier that is for me. They can't even like, yeah. So swing, 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 swing. I'm gonna keep 3 creatures back. Or wait, can I force a block? I guess they just chump here and they chump here, block here, and take 6. So they're dead next turn no matter what. Okay. Yeah, this gives them 1 turn to do something. Yeah, okay. Alright, Snapping Drake down. Guys, I think we're winning this game. I legit think we're gonna win by siding into 60 cards. Salvager of Secrets. Gets back Sleep. But I think we can force a chump this turn. Oh no, they're just dead on board. We have Enigma Drake plus Frilled Sea Serpent activation. Right? 6. 7. Let's go. Right? Unblockable, unblockable, that's 10. Woo! Okay, sideboarding. So we are on the draw. Is it still worth playing a 60 card deck just to not die to Psychic Corrosion? Yeah, like they only won because we couldn't deal with their Drakes. I think this card in the mirror, like our 60 card deck is not even that bad. It gives us a lot of extra value too. Yeah, I'm running it back. Oh yeah, we're keeping this hand. We got Anticipate, we got Sift. We're gonna get some value. Come on, we're playing for all the glory of winning with 60 cards. I cannot mess this up. No misplays. After winning last game, there's a lot of pressure because that was a really hard game to win. They sided in black. Interesting. All right, I could dig some black mana. I'm trying to think what they could side in that would be impactful. I have no idea. Aviation, stupid Pioneer. How do I not have Essence Scatter up? Well, better to get that out of the way, I suppose. Bone to Ash. Well, got nothing else to do this turn. And Enigma Drake can really block pretty well. Oh, maybe they sided in removal. Like murder, strangling spores, and stuff like that. As long as they don't play a creature this turn, then I can have this up. They have like 15 million of those 3/2 Drakes though. Disperse. Sure. Take 2. Interesting. Well, I think... Let's see, how many turns can I take 2 in a row? It feels like they're holding up Essence Scatter. I'm just gonna pass. That play only makes sense if you're Essence Scattering. Otherwise, it's just like oddly aggressive. And this is only 2 damage. We take a lot more damage if we go Drake. They counter it and then slam a big creature. If they're not doing anything, then we don't have to do anything. Although we are under pressure from these guys. We could sift. I just really don't want to Enigma Drake into their Essence Scatter. I'm waiting one more turn. I want to find some other play, like some cheap play, to bait the Essence Scatter. Especially with OP missing land drops, like it's pretty taxing for them not to play any spells at the moment, and our late game is great with Sift and Bone to Ash. Field Creeper. See, that's the kind of card I was looking for. That's just like, do you want to Essence Scatter that? now your clock is just a 1/1 every turn. So we need to play around Sleep because we know that's around. Yep. Yep. Take 1. It's weird they don't want to trade. Yeah, that's getting countered. Ooh, Dwindle? Cancel. So we can Sift, still hold up Cancel. I like it. Nice Essence Scatter. I don't think we need more mountains. So I discard that one. Hello? Okay. Pass turn. I would like to, I guess next turn we can Gearsmith Guardian. I think that's just way more, or way less valuable than the Enigma Drake. It is a 5/5 though. Maybe we just do both. Snapping Drake is getting countered. Island. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can play Gearsmith Guardian. You can counter it. Yeah, you do that. And now we play Enigma Drake. I think. What are the odds they have more Essence Scatters versus a kill spell? If they had a kill spell, they would have just let us cast it. So I'm gonna run this out, I guess, kind of naked because I don't have cancel up. But given the way they play this game, it feels like they have way more counter spells in hand than kill spells. I've been wrong before. Okay. Discards a card, discard an island. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, maybe I should have kept it. Okay, never mind. So now we can Fiery Finish. Still keeping up cancel. Hit for 5. Yeah, I don't want to swing a Field Creeper. And now I've canceled to protect this guy. Yeah, I think this is going pretty well for us. Dwindle. Yeah, none of that. You have more? Jeez, okay. We have a blocker. Someone's calling me. Stupid spam callers every time. I keep getting called from my own phone number and it's really weird. This Thopter has hit for so much damage. Ooh, Fire Elemental. Now we're talking. Alright, let's hit for 2. I'd rather kill their guys. I don't want to get killed by, like, sleep. Taking it. Fire Elemental. The best card. I guess they brought in black for this? So now we are kind of feeling the effects of playing 60 cards. We have... Oh, stupid Exclusion Mage. Can't bounce our own Drake. Sift. Yeah, that's kind of worst case scenario. Although, they don't have a way to deal with this at the moment. Discard Swamp. Yep. Them and their cancel, man. Alright, I take 1. Saving this Dwindle for something else. Alright, that's quite a few lands. And Enigma Drake we can actually get. Right now it has 0 power, but we can get it even bigger. They're chumping? Strangling Spores? Don't you dare have Strangling Spores. Ugh. Alright. Keeping Island because... I don't know why. I guess if they have something like Psychic Symbiont again. This is getting rough. Oh. Alright, well you have a 1-1 against my 2-2, or 2-1. And 2 cards in hand? Dude, I don't like this. Snapping Drake, yep, that's what I was keeping this for. Well, we got a lot of cards that can deal with that. And we have a lot of cards that do nothing. Whoo! Let's do it! Pretty good top deck, I might say. Oh boy. I was thinking of all the possible cards. This is the single best possible card we could have drawn in our deck, as far as I'm aware. Kill your Snapping Drake. Hit for 2. We have a 3/3 flyer. You have 1 card in hand. Yeah. Guys, this is the best series of games I've ever played. Hands down. Divination. I don't like it, but I can deal with it. Okay. They paused, which means... I don't know. Hopefully they just do Psychic Corrosion. Which is just actively bad against Enigma Drake. Dwindle. I like it. I'm going to save Dwindle for if they have a bigger threat. I feel like what they're going to do is Uncomfortable Chill, block Field Creeper, and kill it. Okay. We still have Dwindle. We can kill any big threat like Horizon Scholar that they play. They can't even really bounce this. Ooh, okay. That's a good sign for us. Sleep just to buy time is nice. Divination. Non-land. Still keeping land in hand to protect from discarding to another Psychic Symbiont or something. If somehow they go Mountain Nicol Bolas, protects from that. Sift, yep. Wow, they've almost milled out. If we ever drew our Psychic Corrosions, they would just die. How many Sift do they have? Their deck looks awesome. Yeah, okay. They're just running out of threats here. What do you scry? 1 card on top. Okay, we can dwindle that guy. That's our best draw. I guess we draw first. This is the best card we could have drawn. Tormenting Voice. Yeah, so we're just gonna do this. Hit for 3. And then Tormenting Voice means Enigma Drake can actually start hitting for damage. They fall to 3. Ooh, what does that get back? Disperse? Bouncing Horizon Scholar, but then you can't recast him. Strangling Spores. Oh man, that's good. Okay, we got a draw here. Do we? Actually, Enigma Drink gets pretty big. Wall of Mist. Best card in the game. Okay. Anticipate. We could just find one more spell. I guess we just force a chump. Shock. I'll take a shock. So I swing, see if they block. Because it can swing no problem, it just can't block. Okay, smart move by the opponent. Then we play Omen Speaker, and then we can activate Arcane Encyclopedia if we're not killing them with Shock. Bottom, I'll put Electrify on top. Okay, they have 8 cards left in deck. I guess they must have sided out Psychic Corrosion. Nope. No! Oh, I thought I conceded. That scared me so much. That would be good there. Frilled Sea Serpent, yep. No cards in hand. That's game. Look at this sideboard technology. I guess we just kill their Sea Serpent here. Dead. Hit for 4. GG's. Great games. Great games. They're probably real salty. Yes! I don't care that we 2-1. That was the best sequence of games. We won with the 60 card deck. We lost to an opponent who discarded a hand size 3 times in a row. Thank you all for watching so much. See you guys next time.